Thank you again for being here, and I want to bring on your host and MC for this evening, an Improv Shop favorite, a very good friend of Jody's. Please welcome to the stage, Josh Slobe.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Angela and Emily, for putting this together. That was super awesome. Give it up for them. Fantastic. Yeah, I've been a long-time friend of Jody's. We spent a lot of time together. We spent years on one of the best improv teams in the world, in my opinion. Milk Lemonade, you ever heard of it? You don't have to. I know you haven't. You don't have to clap. That was very nice to you, though. Yay! I don't know what this guy's talking about, man. It was great. The night before the fire, I texted Jody, like, I hope things start sucking less soon, so there we go. I'm glad I could help. And in the same week of the fire, I flew Southwest Airlines, so, you know, a lot of suffering in the community. We're all struggling. I don't think we'll ever recover. It's tough out there. I remember when I was packing for Southwest, I put all the pants I owned in a suitcase, and I was like, should I really put all the pants I own in one suitcase? The answer was no, but I did it anyway, and it's gone. So, if you have any money at the end of tonight, if you can slip me a 20, I gotta buy like 7 khakis. Like 7 khakis should do the trick. That would help me a lot. I was in Pennsylvania. I was about to fly back here, and they canceled my flight. This is like a week after the storm, and they canceled my flight. So I was like, shit, I don't know how I'm gonna get home. So I looked online, there was like a $300 flight for an airline called Southway Express. Southway Express. And then I Googled it, and the first thing I saw was, is Southway Express real? God, I fucking hope so. I'm flying on a plane. So I get to the airport, there's like one ticket person for Southway Express, and the person in front of me, I hear her asking how much he weighs, and I'm like, that's fucking bullshit. I'm not making it buy a second seat. And so then I go up there, and she weighs all my bags, including my carry-on, and then she's like, all right, how much do you weigh? I'm like, I'm gonna fucking sue the fuck out of this fucking shit. So I tell her, she adds up all the numbers. She adds up how much all my luggage weighs, how much I weigh. She's like, all right, you owe $30. And I'm like, God damn it, I'm $30 overweight. God damn it, all right, here's 30. There's my New Year's resolution. I gotta lose $30. God damn it. So she takes my bags and she's like, all right, go straight to your gate. And I'm like, there's no gate number on this ticket. She's like, your gate number is Matthew. And I'm like, all right. She's like, go find Matthew. And I'm like, all right, I'll go find Matthew. And I go through this airport, and I find 5 other confused people like looking around for Matthew. So I'm like, this must be it. And a 6-seater plane pulls up. And this guy gets off, he's like, I'm Matthew. And I'm like, okay, great. So we board the plane, I'm the last one on. And as I'm getting on, he's like, you have to lock the door behind you. Otherwise it's just gonna blow open. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I lock the door. And the safety instructions were, put your seatbelt on, and if you puke, you have to keep it. He was like, don't leave your puke bags on the plane. Like, take it with you. And I'm like, oh, all right, Matthew, thank you. So we fly for a while. We land at the world's tiniest airport. It looked like, has anyone seen Wings? I'm pretty sure they filmed the Wings there. Is this a Wings crowd? Are you guys over 50? I want to get these Wings references. So we have to reboard the plane. What's that? Oh, okay, good. Yeah, it's a good show. Check it out. So we're in the airport, and we have to go back in the plane, and they make us go through the TSA thing again, which is like my worst nightmare, like going through TSA after I already just flew a plane, because that means any guns you found on the plane, you have to give them back. Like, oh, here's all the guns I found, you caught me, I gotta give these guns back, so I have to give all the guns back. Anyway, now I'm here. They kept my bags. They didn't lose them, so maybe $30 makes a difference. Because Southwest doesn't charge you. So I had $30 to keep your bag. Okay, I'll shut up about that. I'm really mad at Southwest. I'm just working some things out. Anyone miss quarantine? That was like the best time of my life. Oh my God. Staying home. That was it. Like that was, oh my God. I got paid to stay home for months. It was amazing. I got to play all the video games that I missed out as a kid. Like, you know, has anyone ever played like Star Wars: The Old Republic MMO? You remember that? Two guys my age. That sounds right. Like I played the fuck out of that. I went from like 1 to 50 in 2 weeks, and afterwards I hated myself. I was like, if I was a kid, that would have been great. But as an adult, I was like, ah, fuck. That could have been a college credit. What the fuck did I do with my time? And the game is cool because you could sleep with your space crew, like in a fictional realm. You could sleep with all of them. Like, and I did. Like I multiple times, and I felt the same as I would in real life if I slept with a lot of people. I imagine. I felt like a special guy. I don't know. But they forgot that gay people existed. You couldn't sleep with the same-sex people. They totally forgot. They spent 10 years on this game. They're like, oh, we forgot something. Like, if I worked for that company, that would have been the first thing I said. Like, hey, did you know that I can kiss another guy right now? Did you know that? You should code that in your game. You should do that. So to make up for it, they had an expansion pack. They're like, the gay expansion pack. Be gay all you want, our new $50 gay expansion. I love it. So they made a gay planet. They're like, you can go to this planet and do gay. Like, you can go be gay on the gay planet. Like, go for it. Which is just like amazing, because like the game was canon for a long time. Until Disney bought it. Like, so in the Star Wars universe, if you came out, you had to be like, Mom, Dad, I'm gay, and I need a spaceship to be myself on the gay planet. I know you accepted Mom and Dad, but according to the space wizard that rules Star Wars right now, I gotta go to the gay planet. Anyway, I'm like really, I just like a lot of nerd shit. You can probably tell I'm really sorry. I'm about to do this bit. I'm looking at this kid like, oh my God, this is gonna be rough. I'm so sorry. It's coming out of my mouth. Earmuffs, please. Oh boy. Okay, let's do it. All right, so I like nerd shit, but I don't like having nerd friends. Like, it's just because like nerds are very boring to me, because they all want to have the same conversations over and over again. Like, who would win a fight, this character or this character? And I'm like, I don't give a shit, because there's always an obvious answer. I want to ask more interesting questions, like, who would win in a dick sucking contest? Flash or Superman? You know, that's what I want. That's what I'm wondering on a regular basis. Like, who would, like, say, like they were under a spell, or they just dared each other because they were bored one day. What if they decided one day they were like, who between us can suck the most dicks in the shortest amount of time? And they start going around Metropolis doing it. Like, does anyone else think about this? Does anyone sit there and think about like this kid right here does? Just on a regular basis. Like, just imagine it, like the chaos, you know? Like, they're going at the speed of light, dicks are dropping, dicks are jizzing. They're doing what the fuck is going on. Everyone's confused and aroused. Who would do it? Like, they both move so fast, you know? What I think would happen, like, everyone's confused, doesn't know what's going on, except for Lex Luthor, right? Because he's a super genius. So he's like, he knew on this day Superman was just gonna go around guzzling all this cum. He was like, I know it! I'm a genius, I know he's gonna do it. So the night before, he injects his balls with kryptonite, and sure enough, Superman comes by, sucks it off, chokes, and dies, and Flash wins. So your next comic. So it's not.